One actually said, point blank, he was like, honestly, I want to smash. Which artist do you secretly wish had never dropped a single song and why? Ha! Nifuna ungizondisa ngabantu. Hello, good people. My name is Novuyo Seagirl, and Dumelan Sanwanan. And welcome to 11 questions with mind of a boyfriend. So, the first question. Here we go. Who are you and what are you known for? All right, so my name is Novuyo Seagirl, as I said before, and I'm known for singing. I'm also a songwriter, dancer, actress, sound engineer, and music producer. So yeah, that's more about me. All right, here comes trouble. How did your family environment influence your decision to pursue a career in the arts? Guys, to be honest, my dad was against it. He never supported me doing anything to do with the arts. So by thunder, by force, because I would sneak out, and just go do my things. I think I started sneaking out when I was in high school. I went to St. Columbus. So St. Columbus is quite close to Amakosi Theatre. So I'll pass by literally almost every day from school, after school, and just pass through and I'll see activities happening. And then I already knew this was for me. So behind my dad's back, I would just sneak out and, I saw myself starting being involved in some spaces until I finished my high school. Even after, when I was waiting for results, I would sneak out and go do some partake in activities. I remember my first big one was a radio drama. And until I actually started getting paid for it. And then, when my dad, the first time he started accepting was when I got an opportunity to actually tour to China with In terms of Canada, the first ensemble that took me, through the arts and everything. So that's when my dad was like, because the owner of the ensemble had to go to my dad and say, you know what, these kids are talented, you need to let them go. So I guess because he heard China, then he said, oh well, fine, he can go. So it was so hard to influence him, but it took time, but Pinkan, basically. And the second question, what's something you've done for love and you're still too embarrassed to admit? Liang exposalin. That's something. All right, I dated this guy. Guys. I'm trying not to reveal too much. I remember I bought groceries for a guy. A homie. I bought groceries for me. He was a teacher. I literally went and visited him and got him groceries because he had said, babe, I've run out of groceries. Guys, I'm a teacher, holy. So me being me and me being nice, I felt the need to get him some stuff. Yeah. But I can't say I'm embarrassed about it because it came from a good heart. Yeah. So I can't really say I'm embarrassed. Yeah. I can't think of anything that I'm embarrassed about because I'm a lover. I go all out. If you had to switch careers for 6 months with zero training, what would you confidently pretend to be? I would have said radio presenter because I've done it. I did it without training. So I'll stick with it. I'll still say radio presenter because I started it with no training and I aced it. So I'm still going with that. Radio personality. It's a cool job. What's the wildest DMs you've ever received since becoming oh my word. a bunch of psychos coming in. Okay. All right. One actually said, this is like a month ago, apparently. One actually said, point blank, he was like, honestly, I want to smash. Yeah. How wild can that be? When I say we meet a bunch of psychos, we come across a bunch of mad people. And then the next one says, who do you think cheats more, men or women? Why? I think men. Because men can never have enough. They never have enough. They are never satisfied. They want all sorts and all kinds of and all types of women. They would go for short, tall, thick, slender. They're never satisfied, no matter how much you try, no matter whatever you do for them, no matter how much you give them your world, men are never satisfied. That's a fact. This is not up for an argument. Period. All right. You are locked in a room with all your exes. Hey, what's the first thing you say? With all my exes? No, well, what's the first? I just say hi, I guess. That's the most noble thing to do. Greetings, hello, hi guys, hi. Hey Danny, hey Brian, hey Luke, hey. Oh, hey Peter. I guess that's what I would do. I mean, what does one say? That would be the most awkward thing though. Okay, the next one says, is it better to be spoiled by someone toxic or loved wholesomely by someone boring? Sure. I think I'll go for boring. I can always try and be the fun one to spice up the relationship because I've done toxic before and it wasn't a good thing. Yeah. Toxic is a no. Yeah, I think boring is, you can always try and teach them to be fun, you know? But you can't change, when someone is toxic, you can't change anyone toxic. If they're toxic, they're toxic. So yeah, and this is based on my own personal experience. So no, thank you very much, I'll pass. What's the most unexpected thing that's happened to you during a live performance? Oh, this one is, okay. Being booed on stage and having missiles thrown at me. That was totally the most unexpected thing I experienced. Yeah. There you have it. It was live. Which artist do you secretly wish had never dropped a single song and why? Nifuna ungizondisa ngabantu. Aibo Soze. Guys. Hey, no more naming. Hi guys, I'll pass. I can't be naming people on national TV, on social media. Hi, you're setting me up here. But anyways, who? Eish. Hey guys. I'll never mina ngiyakufuna ungena ezulwini. Awusoze. Izulu ngiyangena angizingeniswa izulu nina. I'll pass. I'm not answering that question. If you had to ghost one person forever, who would it be and why? No names. So why ask me if I'm not supposed to say? Why ask me if I had to ghost one person forever, who would it be? And if I'm not supposed to say any names. So So I guess this question is invalid because it requires a name. But it's an ex of mine. Definitely one ex of mine. He's the only ex that I think I blocked. Yeah, that I actually blocked. So yeah. I'm in good books with all my exes. We talk here and there, except him. So definitely him forever and ever, till death do us part. All right, so those were my questions, and yep, thank you very much for trying to set me up. But it's all good. It's been lovely being here. Thank you for having me. Shout out to mindofaboyfriend. Mwah. Novuyo Seagirl. Follow me on my social media platforms. Ciao.